Hi boys and girls, today we're going to do a lesson on what it means to be equal parts or 1/2. So you're going to need pages 687 through 692. It looks like this. It says halves, explore and explain. So that's what we're going to use today. Okay, so equal parts. Equal parts means that it's the same on both sides, okay? So we have this circle, we cut it in the middle. It's got two pieces. It's like if you wanted to share a cookie with one of your friends and you don't want him to have a bigger part and you don't want to take a bigger part because that wouldn't be fair. So you need to cut it in half or make two equal parts. 1/2 and two equal parts means the same thing. Okay, you can see that on this circle, I made the cut a little bit higher. This side is bigger than this side. That is not equal parts and it is not 1/2 because you would not want to give your friend a bigger piece of the cookie than you get. Okay, this one you'll see, it doesn't matter if I cut it, this is called vertical or horizontal. As long as they are exactly the same size and shape, they are equal parts, which means they are 1/2. Okay, the same can be done with a rectangle. Remember, we talked about rectangles last week. We said that they had two equal sides that were long and two equal sides that were short. Now, if I cut this right here and these two sides are exactly the same size and the same shape, they're equal parts or halves. Now, in circles, you can cut it in the middle, or with rectangles, you can cut it not only horizontally or vertically, but you can cut corner to corner. Now, if I took off this triangle and I flipped it around, it would be the same size and shape. If I cut off this triangle and I flipped it around, it would be the exact same size and shape. So you can see that these 4 rectangles are all cut different ways, but they are all equal parts and they are all 1/2. Okay, I took this rectangle. Now think about it. If someone brought you a graham cracker and they said, I'm going to share the graham cracker with you, and they cut it this way, they're not equal. It would not be fair. These are not equal parts. Therefore, these pieces are not 1/2 of the rectangle. Okay, now with triangles, triangles are a little harder. Now, this triangle has different length sides. There's only one way to cut it. You can cut it right down the middle. Now, if the triangles were exactly the same side length, then you would be able to go this way, or this way. But on this particular triangle, you can only go straight down the middle. If I take this and I flip it over, it's going to be exactly the same size and shape, so they're equal parts. Now this one, I cannot cut a triangle that way because you can see that not only are these not equal parts, but the shapes are different. So they have to be the same size and shape. Here, same thing, and here, same thing. So the only one of these that is in half or equal parts is this first triangle. Now the thing that's important to remember with equal parts is if you're cutting it into 2 equal parts, it's always going to be 1/2 of the shape. For example, this is what 1/2 means. The top number 1 means that you have one shape. So here's one rectangle, one circle, one circle, one triangle. But that is cut into 2 parts. So you see the bottom number means cut into 2 equal parts. It can't just be 2 parts. It has to be 2 equal parts. So this is 1/2 of a circle. This is 1/2 of a circle. This one is not equal. This is 1/2 of a circle, and this is 1/2 of a circle. And the way you write 1/2 is you put the 1 on top for one shape and the 2 on the bottom for 2 equal parts. So you can go ahead and work on page 687, 688. It's very quick. So you can go ahead and do this whole 3 pages. This is talking about equal parts and drawing the other half of the shape. So they want you to make a rectangle out of this. They want you to make a whole circle out of this, okay? On the back, there's some word problems. Joey has a hot dog. He cuts it in half. How many equal parts is the hot dog cut into? Remember that parts is the bottom number. Tina draws the square. Help her by drawing a line to show 2 equal parts. Try hard to get it right down the middle, or you can go this way on a square or this way on a square to make equal parts. The hot problem says Jenna's eating half of an orange. Samantha is eating the other half of the same orange. Jenna said she has less than Samantha. Is she right? If they're 2 equal parts or half of an orange, could she really not have the same amount as Samantha? I need you to tell me with a sentence here. And if you really feel like continuing, go ahead and do the homework page. It's super